Welcome to our ultimate countdown of the top 10 automatic watches you can snag for under $250 in 2025. These timepieces pack incredible value, blending Swiss precision, Japanese reliability, and dive-ready durability without breaking the bank. Whether you're a watch newbie dipping into mechanical movements or a seasoned collector hunting bargains, these picks deliver style, function, and that satisfying automatic sweep secondhand. We've ranked them from 10 to 1 based on build quality, water resistance, design versatility, and real-world wearer feedback. Let's dive in. Number 10. Swatch System 51. Imagine slipping on a watch that's as playful as it is revolutionary. A Swiss-made automatic that flips the script on affordable horology. The Swatch System 51, clocking in at just under $150, is the brainchild of Swatch's bold engineering, boasting a fully automated assembly line that churns out these beauties with robotic precision for unmatched consistency. At its heart ticks the ETA 28242 workhorse. Swatch's own System 51 caliber, a 17-joule automatic movement humming at 21,600 vibrations per hour, offering a solid 42-hour power reserve when fully wound. The case, crafted from bioceramic A lightweight, scratch-resistant blend of 2/3 ceramic and 1/3 biopolymer, measures 42 mm across and a slim 13 mm thick, making it comfy for all-day wear without the bulk. Dive into that ice blue dial, splashed with vibrant orange accents on the indices and hands, coated in super luminova for that ghostly glow in the dark, evoking a midnight ocean vibe that's equal parts fun and functional. The integrated bioceramic bracelet flows seamlessly, with a butterfly clasp for secure, tool-free adjustments, while the exhibition caseback reveals the signed rotor, spinning like a hypnotic dance. Water-resistant to 30 meters? It's your go-to for splashes and showers, not deep dives. But hey, at this price, it's a gateway drug to mechanical mastery. Owners rave about its featherweight feel under 100 grams and how it turns heads at casual brunches or office desks, proving luxury doesn't need a hefty tag. In 2025's eco-conscious wave, Swatch's sustainable materials shine, with recyclable components that nod to the planet without skimping on punchy aesthetics. Number 9. Vostok Amphibia 42059 Scuba Dude. Deep into Russian watchmaking's rugged soul, the Vostok Amphibia 42059, dubbed Scuba Dude by enthusiasts, surfaces at around $80, embodying Soviet-era toughness with a wink of whimsy. This 39mm stainless steel beast, with its acrylic crystal dome, channels vintage diver aesthetics from the Cold War depths, where Vostok first tested these in actual Soviet subs. Powering the fun is the reliable 2416 automatic caliber, a 31-joule in-house movement beating at 21,600 bph, delivering a peppy 31-hour reserve plenty for weekend warriors who forget to wind. The dial? A glossy black canvas etched with quirky Scuba Dude artwork, a cartoonish frogman mid-dive complete with bubbles and seaweed, surrounded by bold white loom-painted indices and syringe hands that cut through low light like a beacon. Water resistance hits 200 meters, thanks to that legendary gasket-sealed screw-down caseback and crown, making it a legit tool watch for snorkeling or poolside lounging, far beyond fashion fakes. The acrylic bezel insert rotates unidirectionally with a satisfying click, tracking elapsed time with faded loom dots for that patina potential over years. Strap it on a comfy rubber diver strap or upgrade to beads of rice metal for a premium feel, both securing via Vostok's quirky two-piece lugs that scream, "Hack me happy." At 13 mm thick, it's got that cushion case profile hugging wrists from 6.5 to 8 inches without pinching. In 2025, as retro divers resurge, this amphibia stands tall for its unbeatable value Russian reliability without the ruble roulette of imports. Wearers swear by its hackable seconds hand for precise time setting, a rarity at this tier, and the exhibition back showcasing the decorated rotor-spinning tails of Siberian craftsmanship. Number 8. Orient Symphony Gen 2. Symphonic elegance on a symphony budget, the Orient Symphony Gen 2, around $200, conducts a masterpiece of Japanese dress watch finesse, where minimalism meets mechanical poetry. Orient's in-house F60724 automatic caliber takes center stage, a 22-joule automatic with a silky 40-hour power reserve and hacking seconds for spot-on synchronization, all at 21,600 bph for that smooth sweep. The 40.5mm stainless steel case, polished to a mirror sheen with brushed mid-links on the bracelet, sits at a svelte 11.5mm thick, ideal for formal sleeves or casual cuffs without overwhelming slimmer wrists. Dialing up the drama is a guilloche sunburst pattern in deep navy, radiating from the center like ripples on a midnight pond, accented by applied indices and Dauphine hands tipped in loom for discreet nighttime reads. A magnified date window at 3 o'clock frames the numerals cleanly, powered by the movement's quick-set function, no crown fiddling required. Water resistance to 30 meters handles life's little spills, while the domed mineral crystal arches gracefully, enhancing that vintage-inspired curvature. The integrated 3-link bracelet tapers to 18 millimeters with a deployant clasp, offering micro-adjusts for all-day comfort, and an exhibition caseback unveils the caliber's Geneva stripes, a nod to Orient's underdog artistry since 1950. In 2025's revival of 70s dress vibes, the Symphony Gen 2 scores high for its power reserve indicator at 9 o'clock, a rare sub-dial gem showing hours left, adding utility without fuss. Fans chorus about its featherlight 120-gram wear, perfect for long desk days or dinner dates, where the subtle click of the crown wins not just the watch, but your sense of style. Pair it with a linen shirt for boardroom ballets or jeans for urban overtures. Its clean lines harmonize anywhere. Number 7. Seiko Presage SRPD 93 Cocktail Time. Toasting to twilight sophistication, the Seiko Presage SRPD 93, better known as Cocktail Time, pours elegance for 225, capturing the golden hour in a glass of Japanese refinement. At its core, the 4R35 automatic movement serenades with 23 jewels, a 41-hour reserve, and manual hacking for precise pours, sweeping at 21,600 bph with a power reserve indicator subtly whispering longevity. The 40.5mm stainless case gleams with a mix of brushed and polished finishes, slimming to 12mm thick for seamless undercuff slips, while the exhibition caseback spotlights the signed rotor, twirling like a bartender's flourish. Dial magic unfolds in a textured cream sunburst, evoking shaken, not stirred crema, rimmed by gold-toned indices and leaf hands with glowing loom accents, plus a date window at 3 o'clock, framed by a Cyclops lens for crisp calendar calls. Water-resistant to 50 meters, its cocktail hour hearty splashes from shaken martinis won't faze it, and the domed Hardlex crystal curves protectively, adding vintage depth. Strapped in a 3-fold push-button clasp bracelet tapering to 20 millimeters, it hugs wrists comfortably, with easy size tweaks for 6.75 to 8.25-inch spans. Launched in Seiko's Presage line, this 2025 staple nods to bartender-inspired hues, its warm tones pairing flawlessly with tweed blazers or linen suits for aperitif artistry. Admirers mix praise for the exhibition window's view, Seiko's Dia-Shock protection on display, and the smooth crown wind that feels like uncorking fine sake. No sub-seconds jitter, just fluid motion mirroring life's libations. Modder's remix straps to leather for speakeasy stealth, but the stock steel sings solo. Number 6. Invicta Pro Diver 8926OB. Channeling subsea swagger on the cheap, the Invicta Pro Diver 8926OB dives in at $75. A homage to Rolex royalty with American bravado and flame fusion flair. Mimicking the Submariner silhouette, this 40mm stainless steel case, with its black ceramic bezel insert etched in crisp dive-scale numerals, locks down 200 meters of water resistance via screw-down crown and caseback ready for reef romps or rainy commutes. Inside, the reliable NH35A automatic from Seiko, rebranded, powers through with 24 joules, a 41-hour reserve, and hacking seconds, beating steadily at 21,600 bph for that pro-grade sweep. The black dial commands attention with bold white indices, Mercedes-style hands slathered in superluminova, and a magnified date magnifier at 3 o'clock that pops without overpowering. At 13mm thick, it wears bold yet balanced on 7-inch wrists, thanks to the unidirectional bezel ratcheting satisfyingly for elapsed time epics. The oyster-style bracelet with solid end links and a flip-lock clasp gleams polished center links against brushed sides, offering diver's extension for wetsuit winds. In 2025's homage boom, Invicta's Pro Diver earns stripes for build-over bling flame fusion crystal shrugs off scratches better than mineral rivals, and the exhibition caseback? Skip it. Solid steel keeps mysteries sealed like ocean vaults. Wearers high-five its Lume legacy, casting blue-green spells through midnight swims, and the 180-gram heft that says Tool Watch without toolbox vibes. Swap to silicone for beach bashes or NATO for nomadic nods. Stock setup slays urban dives. Number 5. Citizen Automatic NJ0150 ProMaster. Elevate your expeditions with the Citizen Automatic NJ0150 ProMaster. Priced at $240, a titanium titan, blending featherlight fortitude and field-ready finesse. Born from Citizen's ProMaster legacy, this 40mm super titanium case 5 times harder than steel, hypoallergenic, and weighing just 89 grams laughs at corrosion, while the black Duratect coating wards off wear like invisible armor. Driving the depths is the Miyota 8203 automatic caliber, 21 joules strong, with a 42-hour reserve and day date at 3 o'clock, hacking for sync-sharp sets at 21,600 bph. The black dial deploys luminous indices and sword hands that glow green through gloaming, encircled by a black aluminum bezel with engraved diver's scale for tactical timing. Screw-down crown seals 200 meters WR, ideal for scuba soirees or shower serenades with a screw-down caseback etched in ProMaster pride. At 11.7mm thin, it ghosts under sleeves, the integrated titanium bracelet with fold-over clasp flowing seamlessly to 20mm taper. In 2025's adventure ethos, the NJ0150 quests as a quiet hero non-magnetic to ISO standards. It shrugs off airport magnets and the anti-reflective sapphire crystal. Crystal clear views sans glare. Explorers exalt its sub-100-gram magic, vanishing on marathons yet commanding with bezel clicks that echo epic treks. Mod it with rubber for river runs or keep Steeler, titanium for tactical sheen. Community quests highlight the caliber's robustness, outpacing pricier peers in daily duels, and the date magnifier's subtlety avoiding bubble beefs. Number 4. Orient Mako 2, Ray A01B. Surfacing as a dive watch darling, the Orient Mako 2 or A01B hooks at 190, reeling in enthusiasts with Japanese jawsome value and oceanic oomph. Orient's in-house F69222 automatic caliber anchors the action, a 22-joule beast with 40-hour reserve, day-date complication at 3 o'clock, and hacking seconds for tide-tight timing, pulsing at 21,600 bph. The 41.5mm stainless case, brushed for battle scars, bulwarks 200 meters WR with screw-down crown and caseback, while the black unidirectional bezel, aluminum with luminous pip, rotates with 120-click precision for submersion symphonies. Dial deep into black sunburst territory, where applied indices and arrowhead hands, dosed in Lumi Brite, illuminate abyssal adventures, the magnified date window framing days without drama. At 13mm thick, it contours cushions comfortably on 7.5-inch wrists, the 3-link bracelet with deployant clasp and diver's extension stretching for suit-up swells. In 2025's retro dive renaissance, the Mako 2 reigns for its coin-edge bezel grip textured for wet-fingered turns and the exhibition caseback unveiling decorated waves on the rotor. Divers dig the 150-gram poise, hefty enough for presence yet nimble for nautical nights, and the anti-reflective mineral crystals dome enhancing underwater vistas. Strap swaps to mesh for Mediterranean moods or rubber for reef rumbles, stock shines seaside. Forums flock to its Lume Lore hours-long legacy lighting logbooks and the caliber's service simplicity, DIY-friendly for tinkerers. No chronograph clutter, pure propels focus on flow. For the wave whisperer weaving watches into watery worlds, this Mako 2 marinates mastery in affordability, casting lines of luminous legacy that hook hearts across 7 seas. Number 3. Seiko 5 SNK809. Fieldwatch folklore finds form in the Seiko 5 SNK809, a $100 trailblazer, blending military minimalism and mechanical metal for everyday odysseys. Seiko's 7S26 automatic caliber quests quietly with 21 joules, 40-hour reserve, and day date at 3 o'clock, sweeping smoothly at 21,600 bph without hacking fuss-pure set-and-forget fortitude. The 37mm stainless case, brushed to battlefield beige, cases in 11mm slimness with a fixed bezel and hardlex crystal, shrugging 30 meters WR for trail treks or tavern toasts. Dialing earthy appeal, the khaki sunburst face deploys stamped indices, pencil hands, and a red seconds arrow with modest loom for dusk drifts, the magnified date adding calendar cadence. Canvas NATO strap in olive secures via two-piece lugs, lightweight at 90 grams total for all wrist wanderlust from 6 to 7.5 inches. In 2025's Vintage Vanguard, the Senkei 809 scouts as an icon-affordable entry to Seiko's 5 pillars: automatic, day-date, water-resistant, recessed crown, durable. Bushcrafters bushwhack praise for its 37mm military footprint, echoing 60s service watches without surplus size, and the crown's textural twist, winding wanderlust. Mod Mecca, bezel inserts for basil bossing or leather for lounge lore, stock NATO nods nomad. No power reserve peaks, but who minds when ticks tell tales tirelessly? Forums forge bonds over its loom's longevity modest, but mighty in the caliber's cult status, upgradable to premiums. For the Pathfinder plotting plots on pocket change, this SNK 809 navigates narratives of resilience, etching Seiko's saga into soil and souls with unyielding, understated ticks. Number 2. Orient Bambino version 3. Domino of dress watch delight. The Orient Bambino version 3 versions in at $160, a domed dial dynamo, distilling Art Deco allure into accessible elegance. Orient's F6724 automatic movement maestros with 22 joules, 40-hour reserve, and hacking seconds, plus a power reserve subdial at 6 o'clock narrating endurance at 21,600 bph. The 40.5mm stainless case, polished lugs framing a exhibition caseback, slims to 11.8mm with a coin-edge crown for winding whimsy, guarding 30 meters WR against aperitif accidents. Dialing vintage vaudeville, the ivory sunburst sweeps with Roman numerals, blued leaf hands, and a date window at 3 o'clock subtly framed no magnifier muddle. Leather strap in chestnut deploys quick release for seasonal solos, the 120-gram ensemble embracing 6.75 to 8-inch wrists with strapless size. In 2025's cocktail cuff comeback, the Bambino version 3 bows as a bestseller its double-domed mineral crystal arches like Gatsby's gaze, and the Power Reserve's arc adds analog artistry rare below $500. Suitors swoon over the 40mm sweet spot, vanishing under French cuffs yet voicing presence, and the rotor's etched waves whispering Orient's oceanic origins. Remix to mesh for modern minuets, or keep calfskin for classic cantatas, stock scores, sonnets. Community curates its loom light charm subtle for salons, and the caliber's quick-set date dodging crown conundrums. No day clutter, elegant equilibrium. For the dandy diagramming debonair on dollars, this version 3 vignettes virtuosity, pouring Orient's heritage into a chalice of charm that chimes timelessly. Number 1. Seiko 5 Sports SRPD 51 Turtle. Crowning our countdown, the Seiko 5 Sports SRPD 51 affectionately turtles tops at $230, a cushion-cased colossus conquering dives with Japanese juggernaut gusto. Seiko's 4R36 automatic caliber crusades with 24 joules, 41-hour reserve, day date at 3 o'clock with magnifier, and hacking for horological harmony at 21,600 bph. The 42.5mm stainless case, brushed bezel guarding the black unidirectional aluminum insert with luminous dot, bolts 100 meters WR via screw-down crown turtle tuff for tidal tussles. Dial delving into black ripple texture, sword hands, and bold markers Lumi-Bright loaded launch light shows, the Cyclops date dialing details distinctly. At 13.4mm thick, its curved lugs and 45mm lug-to-lug cradle contours kindly on 7 to 8-inch wrists, the 3-link bracelet with tri-fold clasp and extension easing dive suit duties. In 2025's Tool Watch Triumph, the SRPD 51 Reigns reissued its Turtle moniker from 70s origins, now with Diashock durability and anti-reflective hardlex for haze-free horizons. Divers decree its bezel bite 120 clicks carving currents and the 160-gram gravitas grounding gestures. Strapped to silicone for surf surges or NATO for nomadic nips, stock steel steadies. Forums feat the loom's legend, Seiko bright beams banishing blacks, and the caliber's service-savvy community-coded. No power peak but perpetual motion murmurs might. For the Apex Aquarist anchoring automatics affordably, this turtle transforms tides into triumphs, embodying Seiko's sporty spirit in a shell of supreme, splash-proof supremacy. One seismic sweep sealing the deal.